Hi, hi all. Today, how are you doing today? This is Will, aka Dr. Financial Literacy. This is day 13. In day 13, fundamentally, nothing has really changed. Didn't do any spending today, so a lot of the numbers stay the same. So just gonna briefly just run through those numbers one more time. Started the month off with my check of 16.95. I'm looking at target a credit card of 3,687. I'm subtracting my paycheck, which was 16.95. That gave us 19.92. Already had $190 earlier, but I took care of some of the utilities earlier in the month, so that brought it down to $28, and I added that back into the card. So that 1964. So far, I've had some of the expenses, such as the Walmart card, the electricity, the miscellaneous bill, cars in general, gas. Those came out to like $1,066. That pushed the card back up because now I'm adding on. Remember, when you add your income in or rewards cards, then we're subtracting from the overall balance, such as when I dropped my check in, that's brought it down to 16.95. And also, I dropped in my previous money that was $28, and I'm gonna drop in the cash rewards when they come, and one more check of 16.95. And now we're starting to build up on some of the expenses. Today is the 13th, so started paying the electric bill already, as mentioned. That's taking it back up to 330. But the great thing about it is that I was able to bring it down $687 at some point, and that had a lower impact on the average daily balance that I was being charged. Now, in looking at the in general, so now I know that at a minimum, at a minimum, 1277 will be for rent. That's going on a card. I can now put that into a checking account and make the checking account force itself to pay off the card, pay the card. I also know that now at least $1,066 a month is going toward my monthly, so that may stay constant. And then I know at least 500 is going toward the utilities. That's including the electric, water, gas, and other utilities. So I know at least at a minimum, whatever credit card I'm trying to attack and bring down into my velocity banking, then I'm at least have $2,843 that I can chunk onto the card. Now, one of the bills that I had was a credit card at $7,500. The average daily balance on that credit card amount was $5.10. And now that I know I'm gonna take this total every month for the most part and place it onto whatever card that I have as a large balance, and that's gonna bring that card down. Like in this instance, is bringing down from 7,500 to 4,657, and then the average daily balance on a dollar amount will be $3.17. So the difference between the original balance on a credit card of 510 minus the bills that I will be putting on but eventually paying out, and it will give me a balance of 4657, and it'll give me a lower average daily balance. Now the difference between these two is $1.93. So typically, if I had this card and I only paid it for the month and paid $200, that would have left me with a balance of 73, and I would have still had a higher average daily dollar amount paying. But because I put the bill money on, I'm paying it off, it's going to go back up. But at least a couple of days, I'm saving on the interest. And in this case, and in this example, $1.93. So yeah, velocity banking can help. And in general, also was thinking about when you make that payment, whatever that payment is, say it's $200 a month, because I put the bill money on that I'm eventually use, it satisfies that payment, and I should be saving, having that money in my cash flow. Now I'll see at the end of the month if the cash flow works out like that, because this particular card right here has about $173 per month as the payment. And because I chunked on my check, that made the payment, but I still had this $16.95 to spend. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you stopping by. Stay tuned because I may have some exciting news. I started to revisit the HELOCs again, so see how that hopefully is more exciting news than the first time. But thank you very much. Stay blessed, and if you have any questions or comments, please drop below. Have a nice night.